If you're about to drop some money on some Rogue plates, give me 10 minutes. I'm going to go through 4 different Rogue plates that we have here at our gym, talk about the function, talk about the durability, how they've held up in a gym where they get daily use, so you can make an informed decision on which Rogue plates are going to be best for you. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're talking all about Rogue weight plates. I just did a review of 8 different Rogue barbells, so I thought, why not go through the different Rogue plates that we have here at our gym? We're coming up on our 5th year here at the gym, so we have some plates that have seen some use. So I'm going to go through 4 different Rogue plates. I'll talk about the price. I'll talk about the durability. Talk about, which one's going to be best for certain scenarios, and give you the recommendation based on the gym owner who uses these plates every day with clients to which one's going to be the best fit for you. Before we do hop into the video, guys, if you guys are new to the channel, my name is Jordan. I'm a gym owner, personal trainer, and online fitness coach, and I post weekly review videos here on YouTube of gym equipment, as well as fitness content to help you get in shape. So if you're interested in content like that, make sure that subscribe to the channel. And after you're done watching the video today, go over to fitgrindreviews.com. That is my website where I post more blog content about gym equipment, as well as have lots of different discounts that I work with different brands with. So fitgrindreviews.com, like I said, go check it out after you're done listening to the video today. So let's start off with the metal option first, and then we'll work our way down to rubber and then eventually to urethane. So we're going to start off with the Rogue deep dish plates first. We have a bunch of Rogue deep dish plates here at the gym. Typically what we use these for are for our plate loaded weight machines. So for a hack squat, leg press, chest press, shoulder press, hip thrust, row, all those types of machines that are plate loaded, that's where we have all of our Rogue deep dish plates. And overall, aesthetically, this is an amazing looking plate. I love the deep dish design. I think Rogue knocked it out of the park when they created that deep dish look. It just looks really good. The black metal, it just has a very elegant look to it. Now, as far as the weight plate, comes in your 10, 25, 35, and a 45. We have 10s, 25s, and 45s here at the gym. Really, I don't think that there's a lot of need for a 35-pound plate if you have 45s and 10s, but that could be your personal preference. As far as the durability of the plate, it's a very durable plate. So you could use this really in any setting, whether you're looking for a home gym or whether you have a commercial gym and you're looking to add some more weight plates to more of your plate loaded machines. I think this is a really good option. I would say that this plate is not meant to be dropped overhead. So if you're doing any sort of Olympic weightlifting, these are going to be better options. The Rogue deep dish plate is specifically meant for exercises like accessory lifts. You can use it for bench squat deadlift. So I do deadlifts with Rogue deep dish plates. It makes a hell of a lot of noise, but it sounds awesome with the metal clanking around. It's going to hold up. It's not going to chip. You're not going to have any issues with the Rogue deep dish plate if you're doing a deadlift. Now, like I said, if you're doing anything overhead, power cleans, snatches, this is not the plate for you. More of your rubber and urethane options are going to be a lot better for that. So overall, a great option. For the price for all of these, I'll do a comparison so you can see the difference on a 45-pound pair. Obviously, you can buy sets. You could buy, a selection of whatever you're looking for. But the price of a pair of Rogue deep dish plates, 2 45s, is going to be $195. That's pre-shipping, pre-tax, just to give you a comparison. Overall, it's a really good value. I think that you can go to other companies and buy right around that price, but overall, Rogue quality and look is awesome. Highly recommend these if you're looking for a weight plate to where you're not going to be dropping overhead, or you want it for your plate loaded machines to be on the sides there. This is a really good option. Second option, we're going to look at the Mil-Spec Echo bumper plate. These plates are coming up on 4 years old. We've had these for almost when we started the gym. We had some different plates that we started the gym with. We upgraded to these a year later, and we've had these for 4 years. Overall, these are a workhorse. These bumper plates have seen some days. They work every single day. We have them over by our rig here. They get used in our group training sessions, in our personal training sessions, deadlifts, power cleans, squats, any sort of accessory lifts. Like, these plates have been through it all. There's some heavy deadlifts, lots of drops, and they've really held up really good. I think that's one of the things that you're looking for with the plate is what are you using it for? How much use is it going to get? Is it going to be in a home gym? Is it going to be in a commercial setting where there's lots of people using it every day? This is a really good option for either of those. It is a little more budget friendly for rubber bumper plates, which is awesome, especially when you look around at different competition. Rogue plates, in my opinion, are really pretty reasonably priced. And I think that's really what you're going to get with the Mil-Spec bumper plate is it's going to be a great option If you're looking for a really high quality bumper plate, it's going to last, it's going to be durable. You can drop it overhead. You can do heavy deadlifts with it. You can do all your accessory movements with it, and you're not going to have any issues. Now, again, depending on what type of flooring you have, that's a video for another time that I'm going to cover in a separate video. Just be careful when you're dropping weights. I'd say that if you have a 1/2 inch to 3/4 inch thick rubber matting, whether that's rolled rubber or a stall mat, you can drop these. If you have less than that, say that you have like a 1/4 inch or 3/8 inch, and that's where you might start to damage the foundation, especially if you're dropping from overhead. This is a plate you could drop overhead, but again, your flooring is going to depend. Like I said, I'll cover that in a different video. Now, as you can see on the plate, there are some marks and some scarring just from use. I mean, like I said, we've had these for 4 years. They get used every single day, all throughout the day. So overall, they've held up really good, but they are going to mark up, especially if you are in a high use environment where they're going to be used every day by classes or sessions or multiple people are using it today. So overall, it's held up very good. The price of these is a very budget-friendly price. For a pair of 45s, it's $180. So very high value. I can't think of anything that would be a negative with this bumper plate. I will say when I compare it to the Echo Bumper V2, there are some differences in the width of the plate, which can be different if you're looking to do really heavy deadlifts or you're maxing out more than 4 or 5 plates. That might be an option where you want to go for a different option. But overall, you can fit 5 45-pound plates on most barbells, and you're going to be able to do heavy deadlifts with it, and that's not going to be a problem. The third plate that we're going to talk about is the Rogue Echo Bumper V2. I actually just got these. We're going to put them in our home gym that we're going to be building out in the next month. We're going to do a full Fit Grind Reviews home gym build out. If you guys are interested in seeing the build out of that, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. I'm going to document everything, kind of show you guys what we're doing, setting up our home gym. And like I said, I just got these. I bought 4 10s, 2 25s, and 4 45s that we're going to mount on the wall at our home gym. I think the look of these is really, really cool. That's kind of one of the things that drew me to them. I think that the black and white contrasting looks really awesome. And I think that it's a really cool looking plate. Now, as far as the function of it, it's made of the same rubber as the mil-spec Echo Bumper plate. Overall, it's going to probably have the same sort of durability. These things have held up in the last 4 years here at the gym. Our home gym is going to get a heck of a lot use on these than they will on these. So I have no doubt that it's going to last. It's going to be very high quality. It's made of the same rubber. Now, the differences between these two, small price difference, also small thickness difference. So when I was training for a 600-pound deadlift, one of the issues that I ran into was with these mil-spec Echo Bumper plates, you could only fit 5 45s on the bar. So I went ahead and bought some Rogue deep dish plates, which are much thinner. I think the 45-pound is less than 2 inches. These are like right around 3 inches. And these are actually a little bit thinner. They're like 2 3/4 inch. So you can fit a couple more of the 45s on if you're doing really heavy deadlifts and you're running into that same problem. These are going to be a little thinner. Overall, you can drop these from overhead. You can do deadlifts. You can do any sort of accessory movements. Really, there's no sort of exercise that you can't do with this. Just realize that this, yes, is a 45-pound plate. If you're using 10-pound plates in either of these options and you're dropping them from overhead, you can expect more overuse, more scarring, more damage over time. Just be aware of that your rubber bumper plates are awesome. They're very high quality. They're going to be a great value. But if you are doing snatches and clean and jerks, dropping rubber bumper plates from overhead over time, whether it's a snatch or a clean and jerk, is going to wear the plate down a lot faster than if you're just doing deadlifts or using it for accessory exercises. So just something to be aware about. If you're not doing Olympic weightlifting, don't even worry about it. Now, the price difference between these two is $6 difference. So for 2 45-pound plates, these are $180. For 2 45-pound plates of the Echo Bumper V2, it's $174. Really it comes down to, what do you like? Do you like the all black plate? Do you like the contrast? I really like these. I think they're really going to look slick on our wall at our home gym. But again, it really comes down to your personal preference and what you're looking to do. The fourth and final plate that I want to review are the Rogue urethane plates. Back about maybe 2.5 years ago, I thought about upgrading our plates from the Rogue Echo Bumper plates to the Rogue urethane plates. What I did was I bought 10-pound plates. I think I bought 8 of them because we did need some more 10-pound plates here at the gym. I wanted to test it out because the Rogue urethane plates are much more expensive. So that was something I wanted to test it out. I wanted to see, did I like it? Was it worth the upgrade? What is the quality difference? What is the durability difference? And between bumper plates and urethane plates. We have the Rogue urethane dumbbells. We have a couple urethane different pieces of equipment here at the gym. I really, really like urethane. It is very, very durable. And that's one thing that I noticed between the Rogue urethane plates and the Rogue bumper plates, either option, is the durability is much, much higher. And really what you're going to notice is that this is going to last a lot longer. These look like I just got them out of the box yesterday. So, we've had them for over 2 years. They get used every single day and they look like they're brand new. So that's something that if you're looking for a very high durable plate, it's going to take a ton of use. The urethane plate is really going to accomplish that goal. I think the different colors also look very cool. So the 10 pounds are in a gray color. The 25s, I believe, are in a green color. The 35s are in a yellow, and the 45s are in a blue. 55s are in red. So I really like the contrasting colors between the urethane plates. Again, if the color of the plate doesn't really matter to you, that's your own personal opinion. But if you like the different contrasting colors, I think that looks really cool. These plates are going to be your jack of all trades. They are an awesome plate that you can use for really anything. You can drop them overhead. You can use them with your deadlifts, squats, accessory exercises, anything that you're doing. These are really going to last. I didn't end up upgrading because it is a little more expensive for these plates and to outfit the whole gym. I couldn't bite the bullet on that just because we already had all these plates in general. So I didn't go ahead and buy the 25s, 45s, and 55s for the gym. Maybe in our next gym, that's something that I'll consider. But the price difference between these are the most expensive out of all these plates. So like I said, $195 for two 45-pound plates, $180 for two 45-pound plates, $174 for two 45-pound plates, $351 for two 45-pound plates. So they are much more expensive. If I was just buying a one set, that might be a little easier. But really, I'm going to need like 20 45-pound plates, 20 25-pound plates, like 30 plus 10-pound plates. So I didn't think, I couldn't justify that because we already had a lot of plates here at the gym. But for you, if you're only buying a set, I think these are really good options. I think they're really going to stand out. They're going to be durable. They're going to last. Like I said, these look like they did when we got them out of the box. There really is no difference. There's been zero wear and tear, and they get daily use. So overall, all four of these, I don't think that you can go wrong with buying all four of these. I think they all look great. Rogue always has awesome equipment. It looks really awesome. It's going to look awesome in your gym. They're all going to be high quality. Again, you just have to ask yourself, what are you going to be using these plates for? Are you using things for Olympic weightlifting? These three are probably going to be more of your options or Olympic weightlifting plates that they offer. If you're using it for just your basic exercises, metal plates are a great option. Do you like the clanking sound of metal plates? I do for some exercises. That might be more of a guy testosterone type of thing, but you have to ask yourself, what are you going to be using these plates for? I think that you can't go wrong with either of these options. It just comes down to personal preference and what you're specifically looking to use these plates for. So let me know down in the comment section which one of these are your favorite, or if you have other weightlifting plates that you prefer, let me know down in the comment section below. I would love to hear and start a conversation and just get that conversation going on what plates are your favorite. So thanks for tuning into the video today, guys. Like I said, subscribe to the channel. Go check out FitGrindReviews.com. You can order all these plates down through the links in the description below. I will also leave you a couple videos to go watch on the top of the screen here next. Check those out, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Rogue makes some of the best barbells in the world, but not every Rogue barbell is right for every lifter and their training style. So today I'm going to compare 8 different Rogue barbells. I'm going to give you firsthand real-world experience from a gym owner and a coach, give you my perspective on the knurling, the coating, the performance of each barbell, so you can pick out which barbell is going to be best for your fit and your training style. So guys, this is you, and this is the guy she told you not to worry about.